Once upon a time, there were two young boys named Chris and James. They were best friends. They did everything together. They played together, they studied together, and they even lived on the same street. One day, Chris and James were playing in the park when they saw a group of older boys picking on a smaller boy. Chris and James knew that they had to do something. They walked over to the group of older boys and told them to stop picking on the smaller boy. The older boys were bigger and stronger than Chris and James, but Chris and James stood up to them anyway. They told the older boys that it was wrong to pick on someone smaller than them. The older boys were surprised by Chris and James' bravery. They didn't know what to say. They just looked at each other and then walked away. The smaller boy thanked Chris and James for helping him. He told them that his name was Billy. Billy, Chris, and James became friends. They played together every day. One day, Billy's family had to move to another city. Billy was sad to leave his friends, but he knew that he would always cherish the memories they had made together. Chris and James were also sad to see Billy go, but they knew that their friendship would last forever. They promised each other that they would stay in touch. Years passed, and Chris, James, and Billy grew up. They went to different colleges and lived in different cities, but they always stayed in touch. They called each other regularly and visited each other whenever they could. One day, Chris and James were both getting married. They were both excited to start this new chapter in their lives, but they were also grateful for the friendship they had shared for so many years. They knew that their friendship would continue to be a source of strength and support for them throughout their lives. The story of Chris, James, and Billy shows us the importance of friendship. Friends make our lives richer and more fulfilling. They are there for us through thick and thin. We should cherish our friendships and never take them for granted.